Alright, so right now I'm using the Logitech Quickcam S5500 or the MP one. So as you can see, this is what it looks like with the max resolution. Now the max resolution this camcorder, this webcam support is 1280 by 960, which is what you look at right now. As you can see, image I say is pretty clear, but one of the things that you have to note is that this recording at this resolution, this webcam is only capable of recording at 7.5 FPS. So I mean, a lot of webcams these days, they're saying how higher this resolution is going to support, all that kind of stuff, but they never tell you like how many FPS that you're actually going to get when you have the highest resolution. This webcam though does support 1280 by 960, but 7.5 is all I can have. And so if you're gonna move something really fast, it's just gonna be blurry, as you can tell. The only way to run at 30 frames per second is to have the resolution at 640 by 480 or lower resolution on this particular model. So that's basically about for this webcam, and you can see this pick up the image and light pretty well. I am also using the microphone on this webcam, so you can get a clear idea of how much how good this webcam is. So I'm gonna stop this video for now, and we're gonna move on to the next one. As you can see, I'm using the Logitech S600 Quickcam, and one of the things that you will notice at first is the the horizontal and vertical lines on my screen, and this is a really bad thing. I don't like it. I don't think you'll like it. Now I think that one of the reasons that causes this is because of the resolution and FPS that I am running. I'm running at 720p at 30 FPS, and if I lower the FPS to 15 frames per second at 720p, the problem is gone. But I mean, you have a webcam that's capable of running 30 FPS at 720p, so obviously you want to do that, right? And you're not gonna expect this, and this is just bad. I will return this one, and maybe I'll get a new one. Maybe I will just return it, and I don't know. But other than that, you can see the image is pretty good. The sound, the microphone, this one does provide pretty good sound. Also, one of the other things I wanted to mention is that at the 720p at 30 FPS, it actually kind of cropped your whole screen to like tiny little, not tiny, but little smaller one. So what that means is if I'm running at the same resolution, 720p, at 15 FPS, excuse me, you're actually going to see a little bit more space behind me. And my other webcam, the S500, which I will be showing you guys later, only does 720p at 15 FPS. So you guys can compare the difference between two. So that's about for this one. Now let's move on to the next one. Right now I am using the S500 series Logitech Quickcam, and just compare the two webcam that you've seen before. You can tell an obvious and clear difference between them, and you can see there's no doubt that this webcam does the best job so far. Not that the image is very clear, it also provides wider angle, a lot more viewing angle, as you can see, compared to just the two videos I did before. Also, another thing I really liked about this webcam is the fixed focus. That's what they call it, the fixed focus. It fixed really well on my face, at the same time sort of blur out all the background image, so that it just make your face sort of look a lot more focused. So I liked it a lot. Also the microphone on this one is pretty good as well. I found it's pretty awkward that in my video that the S600 is not nearly close to the X500, because the S600 got a better image sensor, 2 megapixel versus 1.3 megapixel on this one. Also support higher resolution, support higher FPS at 720p. I am recording this video at 720p at 15 FPS, but as you can clearly tell that it's not, you can't really tell it's a 15 frame per second. Just everything is smooth compared to the one I did before, with 720p at 30 FPS. You can't really tell much of a difference in terms of the smoothness of the video. So so I just found it to sort of like, um, if you're getting the S500, I think you'll be happy with it. Um, so yeah, so if you're in the market right now, just trying to get a decent webcam that does not cost you too much money, this is definitely a good video for you. I hope this video is going to help you to choose the right one. Obviously, based on my video, I strongly recommend S500. But if you want to spend more buck, you can always go to like Logitech Pro 9000 or maybe a Livecam, something like that. But that's it for my video, and until next time, take care.